Hey folks, hopefully y'all can hear me. Ongoing issues with sound, always, but I think everyone should be able to hear me. So, hey everybody, I'm Bug from Bug Hunter. Today is off-schedule live stream, but very excited to play because in less than an hour we are debuting our new Toddler with the Slingshot video. I got Ladybug in the studio with me again today, so there is a live audience in the room again. Woohoo! So basically, I'm just gonna be playing some songs and taking questions. If folks have questions, happy to chat. Mostly just getting excited and hyped about our new Toddler with the Slingshot video, which was wonderfully created by Deep Blue Ink. I saw him in the comments here not too long ago, so maybe he's hanging out. If he is, tell him hi and tell him you're excited for his new video. Sorry, there's new songs over there. I don't want anyone to see him. This is a song. It's off to a good start, huh? Yeah. This is a song off of an album. Hands up if life is getting stressful, and shout if you are saddened by the news. I need some tips to cope, some data or some anecdotes, cause right now nothing's working for my blues. Sometimes I deal by playing music, and sometimes I relax by reading books. Sometimes I go downtown, climb a tree, and don't come down and throw a bunch of pine cones at people. A crowd is formed around my tree, just out of reach, and the police have blocked the street on every side. No one can climb it, and I think it's cause they know I have a pine cone here for everyone who tries. I yell, I'm gonna live to be 100. I'm gonna see them cure disease, and I'm gonna watch them go to war over the royalty. So if you need me, I'll be in the tree. Yeah, if you need me, I'll be in the tree. There's several cameras pointed up into my tree. It seems the world's concerned with what I might do next. Throwing pine cones at photographers from up here in this conifer, like Tarzan getting scouted by the Mets. Yeah, I'm gonna live to be 1,000. Got robot arms and run on robot feet. Got robot legs and robot head. My robot ass don't know it yet, but I'd be better off back in the tree. So if you need me, I'll be in the tree, cause no one's asking what would drive me up this pine. Is it protest? Am I being paid to preach or advertise? No, this non-deciduous decision was all mine. You can show a horse the ropes, but no, you cannot make him climb. And this tree's a makeshift metaphor, and I prefer to think I'm just a stressed out Christmas ornament who needs some space to breathe. And if the camera crews and crowded streets and dozens of police are my endless pressures manifested down below my tree, then this giant stack of pine cones, they are the lame and immature ways I deal with them, but also how satisfying it is to do so to no one when they're not looking. Yeah, I'm gonna live to be 1,000,000, longer than the flowers, birds, and bees. But if I start to come undone, think like a tree and hug someone, everybody needs a place to be. Just recognize when it is time to leave. I'm probably gonna live forever, but should I die, and that may be preferred, take me out and bury me and plant a tree right over me, so I may help someone escape the world. Yeah, I start. Anyway, I forgot. It's been a second since Ladybug's been in the room, since I've done a live stream. And I forgot how funny you are. As everyone's aware, she's doing little dances just off to the side, trying to make me laugh. She knows what she's doing. So I might need to keep my gaze head on. Thanks everybody. So that was a song called Pine Cones off of our most recent album, Bigger Than Myself, which came out almost a year ago, as did Toddler with a Slingshot, which we are here to celebrate today. It's getting its own animated music video, which I'm very excited about. So cool. So I'm down to take questions. I'm down to take suggestions. Just playing, just filling time. Thank you, McDonald's man. You are. That is, I'm gonna be able to order off the dollar menu now after all that. Thank you so much. So pick a song with only bar chords and play with as many open chords as the guitar will let you. Also McDouble. I don't think I trust myself to switch up how I play my songs. I will definitely mess up. Thanks everybody. What do you want to hear? Anything? Disco? Okay. Ladybug wants to hear disco. So, yeah, I can't even imagine playing disco, not bar chords. So, this is a song called "Disco in the Panic Room," and it's by a band called Bug Hunter. I got skills, they don't know where to use me. I'm like the best dressed dude at the nude beach. Nice to meet you. I am more the quiet type. I tend to be a shyer guy, as safe as knee and elbow pads and cul-de-sacs with traffic lights. I spend most of my time alone. It's not all that bad, you know. I lost some weight from anxious pacing, talking on the telephone. If I look cool, I'm fooling you. At any point, you can assume my mind's computing every path that screws up what I wanna do. Lock the door, seal it too. Dancing in the panic room. I made a promise. Now I feel nauseous, as if I chugged a cup of stuff you clean your countertops with. But no Lysol will solve this, so I am out of options. It's past my bedtime, I'm honestly exhausted. And I just want to be more than nostalgia. Receive like a hot dog down at the dog park. Be your best friend. The things that I can't shoulder well, I pass on to my older self and hope I learn to cope so I don't end up broke or overwhelmed. Cause vocally, I'm not the best, I'm openly admitting that. If you cared, I doubt you would've made it past the cracking. Yeah, if I look brave, I'm secretly pretending I'm a different me. The one on stage who plays and sings and claps and shouts and basically behind the door, just out of view, dancing in the panic room. I made a promise, now I feel nauseous, as if I chugged a cup of stuff you clean your countertops with. But no Lysol will solve this, so I am out of options. It's past my bedtime, I'm honestly exhausted. But if you want it, now wouldn't it be the best if all the answers to our questions came as sheepish realizations, obvious and retrospective? The answer for anxiety that's crept into your head is as simple as your printer, you forgot to plug it in. Instead of playing Twister with my lyrics, cause I can't, and filling every syllable with lots of bullshit, I instead give you the simple sing-along you're hoping will come next. Or do I load this mother up and dude, I do what I do best. So where's my promise? Don't aim for flawless, cause some of your best art is made with chalk on your sidewalk. It's gone when you wash it off, it's not made for fame or profits. It's looking back, giving all you got to top it. But if you want it, hey, hey, hey! Woohoo! Thanks, sweetheart. Y'all are tipping me based on that thing that I just said in Pine Cones, huh? Starting a fund for Bug to run on arms. Yeah, that is what I said. Y'all don't miss anything, do you? So in the middle of that song, Ladybug ran out of the room and came back in with the disco shirt. Is that the one? Is that mine? From the bed, yeah. I think people have seen this one, but yeah, I can show you. This was the our Disco in the Panic Room shirt for people who didn't see it. It's I'm like the best dressed dude at the nude beach, designed by Katie Cuffle. So she was dancing with that shirt. Anyways, but that's you can't buy that anymore because it was a June exclusive. So cool. Thanks everybody. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for the claps. Thanks for the woos. For anyone who's just joining us, Toddler video in less than an hour. Can't wait. So yeah, let's make sure I don't run over. That'd be really embarrassing to play through my my own Toddler premiere. So I've played Pine Cones. I've played Disco. We were just dancing to this one. We were just dancing to this one downstairs the other day. Me and Ladybug got a new CD player in the mail, and this was the first song that we put on to dance to in the living room. So I'm gonna play this song, and it's about how you learn and how I learn specifically. I'm not the next all-star, I'm hardly an artist. I bought this guitar, and I'm trying my hardest. Man, I'm by myself, nothing can stop me, but I can't perform if there's anyone watching. When I hit play, I'm still in the same place. Coach, college professor, everyone I know. I'm sorry I couldn't listen to you then. It wasn't your fault, I abandoned it. I only learn when I am passionate, but when I am, I cannot be controlled. If the story could fast forward, I would clamp that button down. I'm not the next all-star, I'm hardly an artist. I bought this guitar, and I'm trying my hardest. When I'm by myself, nothing can stop me, but I can't perform if there's anyone watching. When I hit play, I'm still in the same place. Riff and no signs of stopping. Look, watch me. I'm hardly an artist. 2 notes in my guitar riff and no signs of stopping. Look, watch me. I'm not the next all-star, I'm hardly an artist. I bought this guitar, and I'm trying my hardest. When I'm by myself, nothing can stop me, but I can't perform if there's anyone watching. It's all fun and games till you find your profession. Then you look back on a lifetime of lessons. I won't spend a penny on one more obsession. I'll take my hobby before your investment. Thanks. Woohoo! Love that one. It's a classic. It's a classic. That's Piano Teacher, off of the Rough Draft. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the claps and the woos and the woohoos. And someone said McNuggies for some reason. Yeah, cool. So, McDonald's man actually brought this up, so I might as well just go ahead and transition to this. Let's see. I always mess up the sound when I do this, but I'm going to try real quick. Think y'all can still hear me. So this is our like Bug Scouts program is what I call it. And basically we have a different badge, different button every month that you can help support the band with. Basically, you just go to our site. You can either just buy the sticker and pin, or you can get the kind of yearly bundle. This month we have the Boogie Pizza Party pin, which is my favorite misheard lyric from Boogie Pete, where I say, Boogie Pete's a party, but most people hear it as Boogie Pete's Party, so we have immortalized that into a pin artwork, the pizza artwork made by my good friend Daphne, who did the Torn Between a Couple artwork from way back in the day. She's the first artist that I worked with for my music, and it was really cool to be able to collaborate with her again. So, yep. Previous ones, we have our disco one that I just showed you on the shirt. We had Toddler with the Slingshot back in May by Katie Aff. If people didn't see, I think I reposted her, she did this very, very cool, and I'll take this down right now, but she did this very cool, this picture that she made with all three of our house mascots. We have Toddler with a Slingshot, Cozy Astronaut, and Theory Deer. Theory Deer is from Be Glad I Love You, and those are our three kind of house mascots that you can take a quiz and everything if you haven't done it yet. But she put all three of them, and she was actually the original artist for all three of our mascots, but she made this like very cool picture where all three of them were kind of in a room, and there's all kinds of references to Bug Hunter songs all over the place. And so if you haven't seen that, either get into our Discord, where it's in our Discord in the Bug fan art channel, or I think I shared it on Instagram. I probably need to post that out wider because it's very, very cool. Thank you, Christopher, for that. Looks like there's a request attached to it. I'm only going to play a few more songs. So do you think you could hand me my ukulele? Since I have played every song that we already have a music video for, might as well complete the trifecta. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I should talk about that too. Can I talk about that? Is that okay? If I want to. Okay. I don't know. Today is actually a really, really special day. It just happened to fall kind of on the Saturday that we wanted to release this video, but today is me and Ladybug's 6-year dating anniversary. So we had our first date 6 years ago today. She told me to take a hike, and so we took a 12-hour hike on our first date, and we really got to know each other really well on that. Anyway, so that was July 10th, 6 years ago, and so today is our 6 year. We've been married for a year and a half, but it's our 6-year dating anniversary, which is special. So then, yeah, I'll play this. This is a song that is written for you. You convinced me to put this song on the album. I remember I played it for you, and I was like, I don't know. This song is kind of cheesy. Is it too corny? Do you think people? And you were like, yeah, got it. And she's fake kicking me right now. She said, you got to put it on the album. You got to put it on the Rough Draft. And so I did, and then y'all liked it, and then we made the last Deep Blue Ink video. Deep Blue Ink says, I recognize that chord progression. I bet you do. With the number of times that you have to listen to these songs as you animate them, I'm sure you are totally sick of it, and you probably haven't heard this song since back in February, but make you listen to it one more time. This is a song called Be Glad I Love You, and it's for my wife, Ladybug. I have a theory, dear, so let me put it past. I have to check it's valid, though I know you didn't ask. You don't like to kiss me, no, you don't like to kiss, 'cause my beard is way too itchy and it scratches up your lips. But I can't shave it off, I'm too self-conscious of the fact I have a scar above my lip that my beard and mustache mask. And I have a scar above my lip 'cause I once smashed up on a curb. Flew over both my handlebars and straight into the dirt. And I didn't have a helmet on 'cause that was way back when I was too damn cool for safety rules or simple common sense. So if I now remember right by the transitive rule, darling, you don't like to kiss me 'cause I'm too damn cool. With tired eyes she stared at me. It's 3 a.m. she said, "Bug, be glad I love you. You're a goober, go to bed." You love my quirks, the dopey way I flirt. You're even kind and warm when I am getting on your nerves. You love my quirks, I'm certain you deserve a handsome hunk, but now you're stuck with this annoying nerd. And you put up with more than most would mind. The time it takes to rise and shine. I'm hitting snooze at 6:05, 6:15, and 6 more times. You don't mind the way I weigh my food, my morning routine, which includes scrambling to find my keys 'cause I can't leave them out in view. Even though you bought that bowl, put it right beside the door, and all I have to do is set them there as soon as I get home. Instead I'm flipping up my couch and oh, there they are, I found them. Have a great day, and oh, have you seen my wallet? You love my quirks, the dopey way I flirt. You're even kind and warm when I am getting on your nerves. You love my quirks, I'm certain you deserve a macho man, but all I am's a silly introvert. And I keep you up past midnight, crazy thoughts inside my head. Bug, be glad I love you. You're a goober, go to bed. And she will do my t-shirt when I take off my sweatshirt to make sure it stays down. Now that's what I call teamwork. I keep us on time. She makes all our friends and makes sure that my fly is zipped up on my pants. If Snapchat is to flirt and Tinder to find love, we're back here snapping Polaroids just to shake things up. You love my quirks, the dopey way I flirt. You're even kind and warm when I am getting on your nerves. You love my quirks, I'm certain you deserve a sexy stud instead of what you've chosen. 'Cause I'm sure that all the girls who hear the song and smirk and feel pity 'cause I sound like I'm more trouble than I'm worth are probably right. Yeah. Thanks. So that's a song called "Be Glad I Love You." That's for Ladybug. Cool. What time is it? All right, less than an hour to go. This is great. We're cruising along. Cool. Do you mind taking this back then? Thank you very much. You gonna play it? No. Oh, back to the guitar. Do y'all have questions? I'd be happy to answer questions. Just general hype about Toddler. It can be questions about the Toddler video. It could be questions about anything. About Richmond, about our upcoming Zoom show, if folks haven't heard about that. We have a Zoom show July 24th, so if you like this kind of setup, it's this but better, because I get to see everybody and unmute folks so that you can do a little applause thing, which is always fun, and take questions kind of verbally, which is always nice, and be able to like chat with folks. And I've had people mention before that they're not expecting kind of how interactive the Zoom shows are, because maybe they've gone to other like online shows where it was just kind of like a one-way stream and they just kind of watch it. This is like actually just like a Zoom call where everybody is on, and in between songs like we'll unmute people and chat, and you know, there's just opportunities for that. And sometimes Kyle and Jesse are there, which is always fun. And so fun. So we do those once a month, and the next one's July 24th. It's pay what you want. So, you know, if it's not in the budget right now to pay for a Zoom show, just go ahead and hit free, and that's totally fine. I'd be happy to have everybody there. There's normally anywhere between 50 and like 90 people, which, you know, is a good amount, or 50 or 90 computers, I guess. That's how many tickets we sell. So if there's 2 people on one device, and it's like 1,000 people basically. I imagine that everybody brings 10 to 20 folks, but Cool. So I do see a question. I got one. My cousin says she doesn't have any question. Just want to say hi. Hi to Ollie Morningstar's cousin. Um, Deep Blue Ink says, "Who's your favorite animator?" Um, let's see. I like Shallow Green. No, Deep Blue Ink is. I've loved Deep Blue Ink's animations ever since I saw. I believe it was the Porky Pig animation from Bim Bam. So funny. And I just binge watched everything that you had made. And then, if folks don't know the story, I literally just slid into Deep Blue Ink's DMs on Twitter and was like, "Hey, I know you haven't heard of our band, but I love your animations, and I'm just curious, like, do you do music videos?" And it just, the timing was serendipitous because they said that they were actually looking to get into making animated music videos, and that's how our Be Glad I Love You collaboration happened. So I'm honored to kind of be your first stepping stones into animated music videos. I know that your animation career ahead of you is huge, and there's just, you know, you're gonna rock it to the moon, and I'll be just like hanging on to your coattails as the band that you did animated music for videos for back before you got huge. So super exciting. Incognito Boy says, "Wondering, do you know your next song idea? Are you just winging it as far as like what I'm playing right now?" Yeah, I'm mostly just winging it, just seeing what people want to hear, and just building up high energy hype for Toddler. So I probably won't play anything like too sad or low tempo, but anyways. The Action Figure Man says, "Where'd you get that Superfly shirt?" You bought this one for me? Yeah, my wife bought it for me. Yeah. I look at her to confirm. Did you buy this for me? Or did I? Yeah, you bought me all my shirts. Yeah. My wife bought me this shirt. It's pretty cool. It's my show flannel. Crimson says, "Zoom shows scare me to school flashbacks." You don't gotta be scared of these Zoom shows. They're very. I will not call on you to answer a question. Anyways, Barrel B says, "I love your lyrics and was wondering if they were always the easy part or if the skill and knack for writing them developed over time." Yeah, so I can confirm that it was definitely a developed over time thing. I was just 2 nights ago. I'm kind of writing right now. I'm kind of in just a writing phase, and I was going back through old iPhone recordings of you know, back like I'm going back like 2017, 2016, kind of way back in the day, just like ideas and seeing if there's anything that like I kind of forgot about or left on the ground. And I was finding the initial drafts of McCracken, which was fun. I found like the original, like, you know, my like little demo that I made of like the first verse and second verse of McCracken, and just like the slight differences in it, and just like my delivery was so different and weird and strange to hear now that, like, you know, the recorded version's been out for oh man, almost 4 years. July 17th. I forgot that anniversary was coming up. A week from today. That was when McCracken was released. Anyways, and going and finding these old things, and like the original. I remember there was one called like Piano Teacher Chorus Idea, and it was literally just me babbling over those chords. I was like, okay, well, that's not a very good idea. But I was just getting the melody down. And yeah, so I can confirm that, yeah, my early lyrics were not fantastic. They never are. And it's always fun because I have to remind myself, like, I'm writing songs now, and I'll write something like, that's not good. That's not as good as what I've already done. Like, why is this worse than what I've done before? But I go back and I find the original drafts of Piano Teacher, McCracken, and Toddler, and the original lyrics that I wrote for them that were just kind of like off my head, just getting the melody down, are terrible. And so I'm like, yep, these are my stepping stone lyrics. I'll write these. These will be gone, and I'll replace them with better ones later. And so yeah, it's a lot of practice and finding what works, and not kind of settling for the first thing that you come up with, because and I have a spreadsheet too. I'm not going to go too much about my spreadsheet, but I have a spreadsheet for my lyrics. That's how I write. That's the key to my success, is my spreadsheet. But I can talk about that later. Cool. Um. Okay, I think I've answered all the questions. Pretty sure everyone is just saying bragging right now, which isn't a question, but and for some reason, Mars says "Good job, Burger Phone," which I don't know what that means, but good job, Burger Phone. This is the song. This is a song about some birds. Well, I hate bragging, marketing just never seemed intuitive. So I stayed back and in the past have had nothing to do with it. But people need a map to see what they should give a damn about. To save a forest, you may have to print a couple pamphlets out. Oh, this attitude is new to me, but things ain't how they used to be. As soon as we begin to sing, you plug your ears cartoonishly. I'll check the pecking order well before I cross the road, but either way I go, I'd always end up feeling like a joke. I mess up all the time, but you were doing awesome, kid. Time to drop the pouty lip and learn to take a compliment. I'm bragging and I'm puffing up my feathers. A chicken with a switch in his position all together. I'll stick my chest and neck out as I decorate this fairy tale. The color will attract a mate or aggravate the alpha males. So just find a purpose, don't consume. Produce a tune or something new. Use your hands to make a thing that won't exist unless you do. You may not make a masterpiece, get your face in magazines. You won't be the next Newton just by napping under apple trees. So live your life like you're a kid, painting, dancing, playing. If you make a thing creative, then you pin that shit up on the fridge. I'm bragging and I'm puffing up my plumage, persuading all the parakeets I'm perfect, but the truth is my vocab will distract you. You're just baffled, you can talk to me, but don't forget a parrot's only honest as he's taught to be. I might exaggerate to turn it up a notch. You know what they say, give the people what they want. I might exaggerate to try to sound cool. Describe a shark tank, we're talking about a kiddie pool. And I'm diving right in it, I am swimming just to make a big splash. Little fish in big pond, little bird and bird bath. I can pop out my chest as I float on my back. I am buoyant, I guess, when I learn to relax. If I'm gonna speak up, then I better impress. Make my diaphragm grow and my vocal cords stretch. And my voice will get hoarse, but my story will spread like a ponytail told off the top of my head. I'm bragging and I'm puffing up my ego. A penguin playing make-believe, the rock in his tuxedo. I'll learn to wing it when I think that plan is going south. No matter what, I'll always strut and find something to brag about. Sir Dominance, yeah. So that's a song called Braggin'. Ladybug can attest to, speaking of coming up with better lyrics later. How many times did I come to you with like, what about this lyric? What about this lyric? What about this lyric for Braggin'? Yeah, every single one of them. Yeah. Especially the bridge from I'm diving right in it to, well, that was Toddler. Oh yeah, all the different songs. Yeah, Ladybug was, I think, because Bigger Than Myself was the only album that we were actually living together when I was like writing it. I think the rough draft, I actually remember it was 2 weeks after we moved in together, we went out to the studio to record the rough draft. So all the writing was already done for that. Basically by the time we had already booked the studio time for the rough draft. And so with the exception of Be Glad I Love You, because I wrote that later, but it was the first time Ladybug got to see me in like writing mode, and it drove her crazy because like literally every walk we take, I'm just like, okay, but what about this? If I, yeah, every walk, every drive, every conversation, yeah, it was a good 4 months.
It was fun.
It was, and now I just do that with my board game ideas. Never ends, huh? Anyways, so I forget what I was talking about, but that was a song called "Braggin'," and we are like so close to the premiere. I think it's probably time to hop off and head over to that one if folks are cool with that. I think that was a good amount of music to play. Thanks to everybody for hanging out. We're about 10 minutes away from the Toddler with the Slingshot animation by Deep Blue Ink premiere. I'm very, very excited. Our Discord is where the after party is happening. So if you're here now, the video is like, it's 3.5 minutes long, and then it'll end, and then you'll be like, but I want to talk about it. That's going to be in the Discord. We have a room called Toddler Animation Party. If you're not in the Discord, we're trying to get to 1,000 people today. I think we're like 30 shy of that. So if we can get another 30 people into the Discord today, that would be a really cool kind of milestone to hit on premiere day. So yeah, join the Discord. Like I said, we're like just shy of 1,000 people. So if you've been listening to Bug Hunter for a while and don't know anybody else who listens to Bug Hunter, which is pretty likely, you can find another 1,000 people who actually know the references that you're making. So cool. I'm gonna hop off of this. This video should automatically redirect to the Toddler premiere. So I think when I end it, I configured it so that it will redirect to that one. So hopefully it should just load up in your browser. But if it doesn't, go find it, because we're premiering it in 10 minutes, and I definitely want folks to be there. It only premieres once, so don't miss it. And then we delete it forever. No. Cool. So I'm gonna hop off, and I'll see everybody in the chat for the Toddler video.